So I was very blessed to know Michele when she did her first custom home, and obviously that was unique at that period of time. I really felt that there was nothing else in that particular area of Upper Makefield that could rival what she created. And then she wanted to move.
So I met Jackie actually about 25 years ago, and we've been best friends ever since.
And knowing her now over 25 years, I had complete faith in Michele creating something above and beyond her last home.
She's the best friend I've ever had. She just is great. She's so true and so real.
Everything you see here, every detail, every door, every piece of glass, from the floor to the kitchen to the doorknobs to her baccarat bar there, which she took to the next level, has got Michelle's stamp on this.
I have like my own idea designs as well. Most of the house I did myself. But when I had a question about anything, I'd say to Jackie, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And she always had good guidance. I mean, she's great at everything she does.
Turn back to Michelle's propensity when somebody comes in with historic reference books and drops them out, and they all have Post-it tags and arrows. I'm there, wow, this is like intense.
Zaveta is a premier, amazing builder. He gave everything that she wanted and more, but if it wasn't for her, this house would not look like this.
After meeting with Michele, it was apparent that she really knew the products, and in some cases she knew about as much about the products as I know about the products.
I used Rittenhouse Home, Jen Poe. She's wonderful, I love her. And we kind of collaborated. She has a furniture store, interior decorating. She does an amazing job here in Newtown. She has a lot of good ideas. I saw a lot of things that I wanted myself that I knew. She kind of guided me in the right direction, helped me with colors, and she's very good at what she does.
Usually it's like a 3-plan process. I think we did this closer to 2 though, and that's only because Michele is like super point on and is able to articulate what she likes and what she doesn't.
But she takes on a job and she is singular. She takes on a job, she needs nobody else's opinion. She just knows what she's looking for.
I love the kitchen. I'm here, I feel like 90% of the time. It's just beautiful in here. It feels like sunshine in here to me all the time. Our closets. And actually, Jen Poe found a designer in Italy that could do this closet. So all the pieces came from Italy. An Amish carpenter and his team were hired to come here and put it all together. They were like the nicest people, and they did an amazing job. It looked like a puzzle. I don't know how they put it together. It took them probably a month and a half to do it, to 2 months, and it looks beautiful. On another note, I have to give my husband some credit that he wanted a bowling alley in the basement.
Meanwhile, the house was completely framed, concrete was poured, mechanicals were well underway, and even the roof was going on.
We had to rip out the foundation. It took us an extra 2 months to build because of it.
They just called and said, you're not going to believe this, but Dominic really wants a bowling alley.
Everybody comes over, we have a bar down there, a basement, he has a golf simulator room down there. We have parties, everybody goes to the basement, and they're all bowling, and it is amazing, and I have to say that I love it. I'm so thankful to him for putting that in.
So that gave the opportunity to bring the room that we're sitting in here in the bar into play. So we stopped construction, built the addition, and it was a win-win. Michele got this amazing room that we're sitting in now, and Dominic got the bowling alley, and the house just looks amazing.
I love the bar. Far exceeded my expectations, and I feel like we captured the New York Baccarat bar.
The finishes in the house are very special for several reasons.
I said I have my own ideas. Everything in this house, I basically, designed most of it myself. I knew the flooring and cabinetry and all kinds of things. Worked with a lot of people, even the railing that's in the foyer.
I think the foyer is truly amazing with all the radial geometry.
I saw a picture in a magazine and brought it to Zaveta's team. They copied it, had a welder come out and did an amazing job with it. The front doors, a picture. The mantles for the fireplace, pictures, found a website. So everything that I brought to them, they put everything together. Even with the trim and everything. Rich Zaveta has a fabulous company that he works with.
We have 75 people on staff at Zaveta, and we're fortunate to have our own mill shop and tradesmen, spray booths, and finish facilities.
And he drew a lot of things up for me. We kind of picked it together.
I was able to make recommendations on specialty natural materials that she quickly was able to say yes, no, maybe, and from that we could sort through it. And we both worked well on the same plane and both were headed in the same direction. What is unique about this is using truly original materials and construction techniques. The limestone, the cast stones, all of that detail, ironically, is unique, but honestly, its popularity was 200 years ago. We're just revitalizing and repurposing, and that's what makes it so amazingly unique. So the trick is to be able to reproduce those amazing times of architecture and do it at a palatable expense.
And, you know, it turned out to be amazing in every way, shape, and form.
They had a feel for good architecture, presence, and finish.
It evolved as the building went on, and it far exceeded my expectations and my husband's. It just, we had no idea this is what we were creating, and we're just so happy with it. It's amazing, and we love it.
So what strikes me the most about it, and what we're most proud about of the house, is that the exterior is commensurate with the interior. That's a rare find. In this case, you can walk through the entire interior and then stroll around the outside, and it all works together. So that's probably something we're most taken by. It wasn't like a Hollywood movie set where we do this amazing front and you walk around the back and it's like, what happened? And, you know, in our opinion, the rear of the house is as important as the front. This house, we're able to capture both front and back. All elevations are correct and proper.
I would think you would categorize Richard Zaveta as probably the premier custom builder in this particular area.
And it ended up that he was probably the best builder that I've ever used. We built several homes, custom homes from here, Bermuda, Florida, all over. And I've worked with a lot of builders, and he really truly is the best. From beginning to end, his whole team, everything that they say they'll do, and they do it better.
It's, in Michele's case, much easier because she probably could be working on her staff.
Because there's nobody like Michele. She creates something from nothing. She brings the best out of everybody she works with, like myself, like Richard Zaveta, like the interior designer that she worked with. She makes everybody be the best professional they can be. When you're a realtor, your job is either buying or selling with your clients, and it's not just the acquisition. So you have to have patience, you have to be a team with your clients, and just remember that in the end, you will be at the settlement table with the house of your dreams.